Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
New details about the NYC shooter, including who sources say helped him put together the weapon he used to kill. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. We begin with top stories. Shane Tamura's supervisor at Horseshoe Las Vegas helped him purchase a key part of the weapon he used to kill 4 people in Manhattan, according to a report from the New York Post. NYPD says Tamura used an AR-15 style semi-automatic rifle in Monday's shooting that he assembled using a lower receiver purchased by an associate. Citing unidentified sources, the Post reported Tamura's boss at Horseshoe supplied the part. The receiver houses the trigger assembly, pistol grip, and other components that allow the weapon to function. Buying one requires a background check. Tamura worked in the surveillance department at Horseshoe, according to the property, which says it's cooperating with law enforcement. For continuing coverage of this story, visit lvrj.com. A boarded-up hostel formerly owned by the late Tony Hsieh sells for more than $3 million, according to records. Las Vegas Hostel at 1322 Fremont Street boasted dorm rooms with 4, 6, or 8 beds each, as well as private rooms with rates starting at $18, according to its website. Review-Journal real estate reporter Eli Siegel tells us more about the property and Hsieh's real estate legacy.
Tony Hsieh was known for being the CEO of Zappos, but he also had a huge real estate portfolio that he assembled over the years here in downtown Las Vegas. When he died, he was one of the biggest property owners downtown, and one of these properties that he bought was this hostel. But currently it's boarded up, it's got graffiti on it, and it's really unclear what's going to happen to it in the long run because the new owner, is really not saying, at least at this point, what he plans to do with it.
This sale to apartment landlord George Kanawati closed on July 11th.
Enough for Vegas Nation and the latest on the Raiders. I'm Heidi Fang here at Raiders training camp, and head coach Pete Carroll spoke on the culture that he's looking to build and how he's watching it grow so far through their team's training camp.
I do know they're going to be together, and I do know they're going to play for one another, and they're going to feel that connection that is so important to the culture and the effect of the culture on the performance. And it's about how we play, but it's the mentality that drives them to study and to work and to give it up for one another and to make the plays toughness wise because they have to, because we're counting on them.
Thursday's training camp will be open to fans with an 8:30 a.m. start time at their Henderson headquarters.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Nevada Attorney General Aaron Ford sues the Trump administration over the defunding of Planned Parenthood. A provision in Trump's recent budget law directs the federal government to stop Medicaid payments for 1 year to any abortion provider that received more than $800,000 in Medicaid reimbursements in 2023. Planned Parenthood challenged the law in court, and on Monday, a federal judge ruled that its clinics must continue to be reimbursed for Medicaid funding. On Tuesday, Ford joined a coalition of Democratic state officials in a separate lawsuit. They argue Planned Parenthood provides services such as cancer screenings and wellness exams, and that defunding the clinics would increase health risks. A Health and Human Services Department spokesperson said states shouldn't have to fund groups that choose political advocacy over patient care. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. We're cooling down to the 90s until after midnight, when temperatures will fall into the 80s and reaching an overnight low of 78 degrees by 6 a.m. Ending the month with a high of 105 and low of 78 on Thursday. Then kicking off August with a couple of sunny days in the mid-100s, with those lows in the upper 70s sticking around. Looking at the end of the work week on Friday and starting the weekend on Saturday with a high of 106 and low of 79 for both days. In business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. One of the Strip's largest casino operators reports a slowdown in Las Vegas business. Review-Journal's Anaya Collins tells us how it expects to rebound.
It's earnings season for casino operators, and for Caesars Entertainment, this summer has been slow on the Strip. Caesars reports that second quarter net income from Las Vegas has dropped nearly 21% from a year earlier. Hotel occupancy is below 70%, with gaming revenue dropping for 4 straight months.
Looking ahead, Caesars Entertainment expects the fall and the first part of 2026 for business to pick up. But right now, the declines in gaming revenue and visitation being felt all through Las Vegas are hitting the Strip, including Caesars Entertainment and its biggest competitor, MGM Resorts International.
Caesars CEO Tom Reeg says this year's calendar lacked big-name headliners like Garth Brooks and Adele, but there's still some optimism looking towards the end of the year.
Group bookings and conventions signal a strong calendar for the businesses towards the end of the year.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm Anaya Collins.
Vegas' newest Costco location is set to open on August 21st at 8 a.m. Located at 6880 South Buffalo Drive in the Southwest Valley, the members-only store is known as a place to buy in bulk. Like other locations, it will have a food court, pharmacy, optical department, fresh meat and fish, a gas station, and brand name and private label merchandise.
Sports brought to you by CH Casino's SCN Sports. Download the app today. I'm Dominic Duvall from UNLV Football's practice facility. It's another fall practice down for the Rebel football team. TCU transfer wide receiver JoJo Earl is getting a little bit of attention from his wide receivers coach, Dale Alexander.
Obviously a speed guy, obviously some versatility. Obviously, you know, working to understand the offense better like everyone else. I mean, we're at practice, 7? We're not even close, you know, so you see a guy that, you know, was highly recruited with a ton of talent, but we're all trying to get on the same page, you know, seeing through the same set of eyes.
Earl was named to the preseason All-Mountain West 4th team. Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. UNLV's football season starts in less than a month against Idaho State, and the Rebels are listed as a plus 600 second choice at BetMGM to win the Mountain West title. Boise State, led by head coach Spencer Danielson, are the minus 135 favorites to win a third straight conference championship. San Jose State is listed at plus 800, followed by Fresno State at plus 900. UNR is tied with Utah State at plus 5,000 to win the conference, while New Mexico has the longest odds, listed at 20,000 to win the Mountain West.
In Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge, this is Lodge Vegas. Looking for a lift to Area 15? An Amazon-owned company gets a deal providing rides with robo-taxis. Zoox announced it has signed a deal, making it the official ride-hailing partner of the Las Vegas Immersive Entertainment District. As part of this deal, Zoox will have a dedicated location at Area 15 for pickups and drop-offs. Zoox began its autonomous driving operations in Las Vegas in 2019. The company plans to launch its robo-taxi service later this year, though a target date has not been announced. In Neon, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Some high-tech touches at Sphere will make you feel like you're in the middle of Oz itself. Neon columnist John Katzlamidas gives a preview.
With the revamped Wizard of Oz, Sphere is entering a new frontier. That frontier is winged monkeys, 16 feet in length. The flying monkeys are among the 4D effects in the theatrical experience opening August 28th. The atmospheric effects also include fake apples that you can take home, pillars of fire in the wizard's chamber, flying debris, and the movie's iconic tornado. You know what else is a twister? Go Guide, the ultimate free entertainment calendar at neon.lvrj.com. Check us out for details on more than 1,000 shows and events. Like Las Vegas itself, it's open 24/7.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knockby Injury Law.